I used to think hope was like light, like a candle in the dark, warm, comforting, easy to hold. But when life got dark, I didn't just want a light, I needed something more. The very source of light, the fire. And that has led me to question, what is hope? We live in a world where hope is often sold like a dream, like an accessory, nice to have, but not necessary. That kind of hope is fleeting. It breaks under pressure, because when real life crashes in, as the diagnosis come in, as the door closes, as bills pile up, that kind of hope doesn't hold. It fades like the setting sun. We treat hope like a passive thing, as if it's just waiting in the background, quietly cheering us on. And we've settled for fragile hope. Hope that depends upon outcomes, on feelings, on signs. Hope that collapses under disappointment. And I get it, because I've been there. When dreams die, when people walk away, when prayers go unanswered, when the heart breaks and the pieces don't fit back the way they used to, when false hope shatters and all you're left with is silence, questions, and the ashes. So what really is hope? Hope, the real kind, is not polite. It's not neat or soft. Hope is gritty and gutsy. It bleeds and keeps going. It's Jacob wrestling with the angel all night. It's Hannah praying so fervently that they thought she was drunk. It's Job saying, "Though he may slay me, yet will I trust him." That's not light. That's fire. Fire doesn't just comfort. It transforms, it purifies, it burns away the unnecessary. And hope isn't just about survival. It's about endurance, refinement, resurrection. Hope doesn't make things better. It makes you better in the middle of what's still broken. I've seen it in people who've walked through the dark and somehow still sing. People who've buried loved ones and still bless God's name. People who don't have answers but still choose to believe, not because it's easy, but because they've met God in the fire. That's the kind of hope I want. Not the one that makes me feel good, but the one that keeps me going when nothing else does. It's not a wish, it's conviction. A fire in the bones, a holy resistance. And the thing about fire is, it's a catalyst. It's contagious and it refuses to be put out. The cross is our sign of hope. While the world saw death and defeat, God knew the cross was life and victory. I've walked through the nights where I felt hopeless, where the weight was too much, where the silence mocked me. But even there, especially there, as I turned my gaze to the cross, it gently reminded me like a whisper, "You're still here. Try again tomorrow." It didn't fix everything, but it lit a spark, just enough for me to get through to the next step. That's the kind of hope I'm holding on to now. Not a perfect ending, not a guarantee. Just this: I'm not alone, and this story isn't over. We've forgotten this kind of hope, because we've built a culture that avoids pain at all costs. We numb, escape, move on quickly. We want the mountaintop without the valley, the promise without the process, the testimony without the trial. But here's the thing: hope isn't hope unless it has to wait. Hope isn't hope unless it survives disappointment. Hope isn't hope unless it's been tested. Scripture says hope is an anchor, not a parachute, nor a magic wand. An anchor holds you down when the storm rages. It does not remove the storm. It keeps you steady in it. And maybe we need that now more than ever. Because the world we live in feels shakier every day. And shallow hope just won't cut it anymore. So if your hope feels small, fragile, hidden under ash, let it burn. Let it burn through your questions. Let it burn in your waiting. Let it burn through every lie that says it's over. Because hope isn't about ignoring the dark. It's about choosing to light a fire in the middle of it. And sometimes that fire is the holiest thing we have left. Let it burn. Because hope isn't light, it's fire.